You look good, right?
Good.
I did. We need another minute or so. Bear with us, bear with us. Get it together. Good?
Good.
Is this still the right direction?
Yeah, we good.
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we start, we want to give all honor, all praise, and all glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai,
Ba'ashim
Chadash.
Give honors to the elder apostles and bishops of the great millstone that grew well, and as always, peace, blessings, and salutations to the tabernacle of David, the old for elect, scattered abroad across the four winds of the earth. And there's going to be of various topics. It's different things to address. And we can always, touch on what's going on currently in prophecy. Where you have, Nero 47. His aim right now is to tackle that oil down there in Venezuela. So they, setting up blockades and, making more threats, at the regime. But before we even get into that, I just want to address with all this apostasy, with these agents, a lot of people coming up against the truth. We're suffering big opposition, against the ministry. All right, and this is exactly what happened during the time of the Lord. And the time of the Acts of the Apostles, where you had all these different factions and different groups, different belief systems. It was all challenging the truth. And the apostles, the men of the Lord, they had to stand firm in what they believed. And there was a lot of arguments, a lot of debates going on back then, in which the Lord told us. He said that narrow is the way, and
Broad is
well, yeah,
broad is the way that leads to destruction.
it leads to destruction, and there'd be many that go in there. And then when you pair that up with what Peter said in his epistle, when he said that you're gonna have false prophets among you, even false teachers that shall bring in damnable heresies, and even deny the Lord that brought them. And then it said that many shall follow their pernicious ways, whereby the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. So that's what we're gonna see a high value of that, especially going into 2026, because you got that spirit of sellouts, agents, apostasy, people not enduring sound doctrine, whether it's because they didn't sold out and took the bag, or whether it's seducing spirits that's rising out and deceiving masses of people.
Disbelief.
A high level of disbelief. You're gonna have all that happening, man. Yep.
1 John 2 and 18 and 19. It says, little children, it is the last time, and as we have heard that the anti-anointed shall come, even now are there many anti-anointeds, whereby we know that it is the last time. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us.
Right. If they were of us, then they would have continued. Right? They would have endured the afflictions that we endure with each other. They would have continued to stay in the same mind frame, the same judgment, and they would have continued in the doctrine.
Thank you.
That's the ultimate way. You continue in the doctrine, the things that you've learned. If they don't endure that
and have been assured of
having full assurance and confidence of what you learn, that is the truth. That's why people will be amazed at the boldness when we say we have 100% truth.
Yeah, we say that with complete humbleness
Con.
and meekness, because our apostles, they did the groundwork, they did the studying, the looking through words you know, for, you know, what the scripture said, we entered into other men's labors,
Yep.
you know? So we are, like you said, bro, we're assured that this is 100% doctrine.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And
even,
it's, if I may real quick, it's an understanding of faith. Okay, can we prove everything that's within our doctrine? No, because it's supposed to be based in faith. But if you look at prophecy and you look at secular history from the past, things have happened that the scriptures have on point, written thousands of years before, that give us the evidence.
I'll say this:
Yep.
everything within the doctrine, it is we do have proof.
Right.
We have the scriptures to prove what we believe and what we teach it.
Right.
But it's based on your faith if you believe it or not.
That's right.
What is the definition of faith?
Substance of things hoped for.
Evidence of things not seen. And a lot of some of these guys that are of the opposition, they're coming from the carnal standpoint of, well, you're gonna have to prove scholastically and DNA is, you know, you gotta, you know, come with, trust the science ass niggas.
Yeah.
No, there's certain things that are of the spirit that's revealed. And if the spirit ain't revealed it to you, then you're just not gonna receive it.
Right. And it may seem like we're beating a dead horse because we've been going into this over and over and over, but we have to defend the gospel. Right. You know, and if next year, you know, it's gonna be more of it. There's gonna be more doctrines coming out, more seducing spirits. So we're gonna go heavy into this topic as prophecy unfolds and these guys be revealed of their true intentions. You know.
Hey, and this, ultimately, us constantly warning about these false prophets and teachers, that's prophecy in itself. The prophecies warned that there was going to be false prophets. Yahweh when he gave the warning on Mount Olive.
Yep.
One of the signs it was what? You're going to have many false prophets shall arise and deceive many.
Many false Mashiachs.
False anointings. All right? And people are going to follow after them. So when we, you know, get on these different guys, it might aggravate you a little bit because it seems like that's a constant thing. But even like Apostle Paul said, man, I didn't cease to stop warning you for 3 years with tears.
Yep.
That I was trying to warn y'all that you're gonna have grievous wolves that's gonna enter in among you, not sparing the flock.
Right.
So
I
was just gonna say it's supposed to aggravate them because it's like like you said, it's like we beating a dead horse. It's like we dragging it because we are. It's like we sounding an alarm. An alarm is supposed to be annoying. It's supposed to get your attention.
Yep.
You know, it's not just as simple as them saying the heathen can be saved. No, it's when you tell a lie, you take a link out of the chain, and then everything starts to go wrong because you take the truth out of it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The truth is the 100%. That's why we know we have it.
The truth never changes.
So
Perfect.
Yeah, that's what y'all are doing.
And I want to make a quick analogy point that sums up what brother's talking about. If there were two roads or many roads, a fork in the road, and one of us say, "Hey, I know exactly the way to go. Take this third route here. Now, don't take the first one or the second one. Take the third one. This is the way. Walking in it, right? If you said that to somebody, well, if we stop talking about it, even if we're standing there and we're not talking about it, people are going to walk past us down the wrong path. We have to sit there and warn you. Every person that comes by, we have to damn near warn them. Hey, time and time again, hey, don't fall for that doctrine. Hey, that don't line up with the scriptures. Okay, so we continually do that. And some of you just ain't going to believe just because you're not going to believe. Nothing we can do about that. But we warned you, and whatever your judgment is on you. But we're covering ourselves by making sure that that the Lord can tell us, hey, did you warn them? Well, you know, I was talking about the heathen,
I kind of warned
and I mentioned it, but I didn't know. We were constantly like the alarm, annoyingly going over and over and over. And the reason you don't like it is because you know there's probably some place that we're gonna get on you if you ain't right, and we are.
It's Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, it's like
No, perfect.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
And so we have to warn you about the route that you're taking, about the doctrine that you're following. Okay? And it's the job we've been hired to do by the Lord.
I'm not just telling you, you made a point about this thing in camp last week, not just telling you, oh, that's wrong, that's not right. No, we're explaining why it's not right. We're going into all the details why this is wrong, why the heathens can't be saved, why salvation was never extended to the heathens, and various other topics that these guys
Why
go
we
over.
have to play out thousands of years from Adam? Well, we play all this out. If everybody was, which was once Adamites, if everybody was Adams,
All right.
why did he just finish it at that point?
Right.
You know, we could have finished this years ago, but the process had to go down. When you read the Bible, you understand the process of elimination and the process, the process of thinning down to pull out his anointed, his chosen, okay, has been always what's been happening here. Now his anointed people, and then his chosen elect of that anointed people. That's always been the course, but we have to go through the long way, the hard way, the dangerous way, and be even mingled and acting like the other people, so we would understand when we got to the fullness of the kingdom, to be those priests and kings, okay, and judges. All right, so when you understand that, now it makes sense.
Yeah, we need the experience.
We needed it.
And that comes with the judgment.
That's right. Now, because I said this in the video, you're not gonna, if a guy's stealing just because he's a klepto, it's an opportunity, I just want it. Versus somebody stealing to feed themselves, you can't judge that the same way.
The intent is different.
The intent is different. You have to understand the difference. So you guys are just saying, well, the heathen can eat whatever the hell they want. They ain't got to follow no dietary laws. They can put us in all these captivities for these thousands of years, and then all of a sudden they can just come in,
Right.
and then they just make it. Now they get they get the blessing of power and glory and the powers and right next to us. And we was just beaten less than 100 years ago. We was beaten with whips and chains and shit. What was they?
We had to suffer to get into the kingdom.
Man, they get to just breeze
They just
in.
walk
Wicked. They was wicked yesterday. They can make it tomorrow. Hell no. That ain't how the Heavenly Father's balance works. Now, I have a scripture. You have more though.
God, it's more, but you know that was the point. But we need to keep going.
Yeah, you might as well read it, brother.
Read what you read again.
There's Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
As we warn, we say in the second chapter says, "Thus saith the Lord." We ain't saying what we think. We ain't saying what you want to hear. We're just giving it to you straight.
Yeah.
You Deuteronomy 22, emotional ass people out there, that's on y'all. We're just giving it to you straight. What the scriptures say. This is what the Lord says how to judge this. Well, would you do it? No. I don't want to have to do that. And in the kingdom of heaven says we're not going to have to.
That's what these dumb niggas don't realize is, yeah, if we live in, we'd do it if we were living in a righteous society under the law, statutes, and commandments.
We wouldn't even have to.
We wouldn't, we wouldn't have to. But you know, these guys is just it's like
they
fighting
always
with
want
women,
to
man.
find a way. They always want to sell out people.
If I can say this,
You got it.
we know that the focus here is Israel.
God.
Mm-hmm.
That's who we're to give the
Oh, boy.
warning to. What are we warning the nations about?
That's it.
What the Lord's getting ready to do to them.
Yep.
That's all we're to warn them about.
Not that there's a salvation. Where's that?
They're in their rulership.
Right. Yeah, their hell or their heaven is our hell.
Yeah,
King from kingdom to kingdom.
yeah, man. But our focus is our people, man.
Take it down one and set stuff else.
Because our people. We're the ones who need mercy.
Thank you.
We needed grace and mercy because we were the ones that were under the old covenant. That under that old standard, that we were to continue in that. In this day and age, it will be no flesh to be saved.
Right.
So Yahweh Shai had to come back to adopt us and reconcile us back to the Father.
Right.
These other nations, the Lord never claimed them for there to ever be any type of reconciliation.
Meaning back.
That's kind of, and it's almost the same way of saying to return to me.
Yep, that's exactly what it's saying.
That's literally what the word
Redemption, return.
redemption, reconciliation, all that the prefix re, it means again or back.
Repent.
So that means that there used to be
Connection.
a connection. There was a relationship.
Yeah.
You know, The word convert, it literally means to turn back or return.
Yep.
That only applies to the people of the Lord.
That were once there.
We were once there, but of course the relationship got broken because Israel was who messed up their part of the agreement.
Yeah.
And this is what came with that.
Right. It was the people, not the law.
Right.
It was the people that effed up.
And can I get one precept real quick? Is the brother grab it?
So 1 Corinthians,
Yeah. 12, right?
yeah, 12 and 2.
Yeah.
Well, I might just
Did you know it though? You would.
start at 1.
Y'all see where I'm going with it?
It's on 1 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 1. It says, now concerning spiritual gifts, brethren, I would not have you ignorant. Ye know that ye were Gentiles carried away unto these dumb idols, even as you were led.
That's not the one. My fault, bro. Where's the one that said we all passed under the cloud?
Oh, that's 1 Corinthians 10.
10.
1 Corinthians 10.
Verse 1.
Because to bring this up, as you said, only those that passed under the cloud, which we know was a chariot, were given the law.
Right.
Which, I mean, this is beating a dead horse. You almost get frustrated having to go over and over the basic
Didn't these
ideology.
multitude come out?
Right.
They try to throw that like,
And
no.
it's like they always trying to break the scripture. They're not trying to make it make sense. They're always trying to make it not make sense.
Some doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just slowing down. And we're not going to allow that to happen in this. No, we ain't doing that. When they said Peter got off the boat and walked on the water, we believe that. When we say Yahweh Shai was already out there walking on the water, we believe that. Okay, if you don't, there's a problem with you. Well, man has never been known to do it, but there's a damn instrument now. I just seen it. Y'all probably seen it. The dude had these little tile-looking things that he could walk on water with. What do you think he got the idea from that from?
But don't the scripture
Why would
say,
you just have a boat? Like it's been working for thousands of years.
but don't the scripture say that which is impossible with man is possible with Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai? You know?
People just don't have faith. No, that's what.
That's it.
Carnal minded.
So let him hit that and we can move on.
1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 1. It says, moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant how that all of our fathers were under the cloud. That's the one we're talking about, right?
That's the one.
And
Why is he saying our ancestors
Thank you. Our
to this
fathers.
church?
Yep.
If Paul was sent to heathens, actual Edomites, he's using words like our ancestors, our brethren, possessive. Like he also said in Romans the 9th chapter, my kinsmen according to the flesh,
Who
who
are
are Israelites. So he keep referring back to history related to the nation of Israel. It wouldn't have any relevance to these people if they were not of that line, that chosen nation. So clearly, this epistle is to the Israelites that happen to be living in Corinth, Greece. That's how you know that.
Yep.
this is one more verse.
You got it.
It says, I'll read it again. Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant how that
Well,
all
basically, ignorance was saying without knowledge. He's showing that. Add this into your knowledge when you think of the scenarios that he's teaching these people. Go ahead.
how that all our fathers were under the cloud and all passed through the sea.
And walked on dry land when it was once water.
Right.
Moments before. Okay, that wasn't the whole world, the whole inhabited earth, all the heathen, all the nations. That wasn't even a mixed multitude. But some of the mixed multitude were there. Okay, because when you get the Israelites, some of the mixed multitude, well, all the mixed multitude written in Revelation, the 7th chapter, those were Israelites, along with the ones that the 144 they named right before that.
It was for everyone. How did the Canaanites
Bro.
rob the harlot? They didn't hear about it. Why weren't they there?
Right.
Right, the Egyptians.
Egyptians wasn't there. They got swallowed up by the water.
The ones that were part of the mixed multitude that came out with us, they were filtered out just like the bad
Yep.
Israelites that were out there as well.
Yeah, that's why they had to go wander for 40 years.
Yep.
So them niggas and them heathens could die off.
Now they'd have a point if some Egyptians came with Caleb and Joshua into the
Right.
promised land.
Right.
But all them niggas died, and them damn heathens that were with us, they all died off. All right. So just like when we get delivered here out of America, there ain't gonna be no freaking heathens that's gonna get on the ship with us.
Right.
The Lord had to sift back then,
Yeah.
and he's sifting
He's
now.
sifting now, right here in Babylon.
Yep. And it's according to your belief.
Yeah.
And
And you false prophets, you're a sifter. You're a sifting mechanism
Yep.
that the Lord is using to weed out the 2/3.
That's not a vessel of honor, man.
Hell no, it ain't.
Oh,
You,
'Cause
you
he
got
said-
set up for the dirty job. Woo.
The scripture said that try the spirit by the spirit, whether it be of the Most High, because many false prophets are going out into the world. So if you're going to have a plethora of false prophets, that means that a lot of Israelites are going to be led astray.
yeah.
A lot of them.
Yep.
There's going to be millions of Israelites being deceived
I thought
Yeah.
of something.
for that purpose.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of the path being made narrow.
That much narrower.
And I
Yeah,
want to say, I want to say this, something I thought about. I was listening to, might have been Dallas or somebody, but I kind of went to a little meditation with it, and something crossed my mind through the spirit. It was like, there's not going to be any other doctrines when the day of the Lord comes. There's not going to be any other
It's
doctrines.
going to be one
It's going
doctrine.
to be one doctrine,
Just
and
one.
you either with it or you're not.
Yep.
And it's not going to be, it's going to be infamous. It's going to be a problem with it. People are gonna be, they're gonna know it's the truth, but they're gonna be like, it's dangerous to be involved in that. So now the time, all this false doctrine and false prophecy and stuff gotta get weeded out. So that pure doctrine is right there on the table. Then you can be judged whether or not you're for this thing or not.
And Yahushua warned his disciples when he was basically telling them that hey, the things that I revealed unto you, you're going to be hated for it.
Yep.
He was at John the 17th chapter, when he talks about how in the world hateth you.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, this is John 17. I'll start here at 14.
Yep.
It says, I have given, John 17:14. It says, and I have given them thy word, and the world had hated them.
See that? I'm giving them your word.
Yep.
And what's the word? The scriptures.
Yeah, the doctrine.
The law and the prophets, the Psalms. And then we got the Gospels, we got the epistles. But yeah, the Lord, he was the Word, and he revealed himself. You know, and he showed them everything. And even before he departed, he opened up their eyes to understand when he was going over the scriptures with them. He broke bread with them. He went over the law, the prophets, and the Psalms of all the things concerning himself. So the Lord giving them the word, and so they were going to go out and actually teach the word. They were going to have a high volume of opposition because of what was given to them. This is not manifest unto many. This is only for a select few. So the world is going to attack it.
Yeah.
We're going to come against it.
They coming against it.
Yeah.
It's just
This our message is not world friendly at all.
Dude.
This is why we're the most hated Israelite camp of all Israel. I'll say that boldly. We're the most hated. Great Millstone is the most hated Israelite camp of all Israel.
God, and we wear that badge with honor because we know Yahushua was hated. All right, all the prophets for old were always hated. They weren't liked. They were hated, and you know,
To be
and that's something that a lot of these niggas they don't like. You know, you want to be world friendly, you want to be cool and dap everyone up and have all unity. Nah, we ain't about unity.
Right.
We're about the elect, unifying the elect to come into this truth so we can be delivered. Ultimately.
And I want to add this, the difference, so brother, get it. The difference is we're not just internet trolls. Okay, we're not just in here just to disrupt. No, we're actually in here to edify. And if you feel disrupted by the message, there's a problem with you,
That's it.
not with the message.
Yeah, because the message is pure and righteous, man.
Yeah.
So anything adverse unto it is the opposite. It's that simple. It's John 17:14. I've given them thy word, and the world hath hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world.
Yeah, we're not gonna sit here and try to please the world either. You know, that's what separates us. We're not trying to please this world. We're not trying to seek approval of this world. The Lord, James said, friendship with this world is enmity with the Most High. We're not gonna sit up and be cool with a dude who hates your God
Yeah.
and disrespects your religion, your culture.
Anybody that'll sit up there and call you, hey Mike, hey brother, how you doing, man? That ain't my name, bro. My name is
Right.
Marco or whatever, you know. Nah, man, Mike, that's your name, man. And just disrespect you, Mikey, and just fucking with you.
Going around telling
Yeah.
everybody you know me.
I know this dude, man. We grew up when we was little, man.
Nah.
Man, you ain't that. You don't know me, bro. You don't even call me by my right name. So that's how they're treating our God when they come with all these other doctrines and other names and beliefs.
I told you my name, and you.
Yeah.
That's like someone you telling someone, hey, my name is this, and then they continue to call you the other name. That's complete disrespect. That's blatant disrespect. That's like a slap in the face.
Yep.
That one, this is book of St. John 15:15.
Yep.
I'll start at 14. Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you. Here, henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you.
And matter of fact, go from there to somebody get Wisdom of Solomon 7. Because what do you do with a friend?
Yeah.
You not only do you test them, but if you can trust your friend, you trust them with what? You trust them with your secrets. All the most intimate things you can trust with your friend. You're not gonna just show intimacy with just any old individual. Not everybody is worthy of that.
Let's say get a friend, you gotta try them first.
Exactly.
You have to prove them, it said.
Prove them.
Yep.
You know, see how they are through adversity.
In Sirach it says, an enemy cannot be known in prosperity, and a friend cannot be known,
Cannot be hid.
cannot be hid in adversity.
Okay.
You got it.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 7, and I'll start at 24. It says, for wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. For she is the breath of the power of Yahweh, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty.
And when you say wisdom, it's interchangeable with the word truth. Okay?
Therefore can no defiled thing fall into her. For she is the brightness of the everlasting light.
Yeah, and if your mind and conscience is defiled, you're not gonna have she's not gonna sup with you. You know, you got that you got that black conscious spirit on you. You know, you got that Christian spirit on you.
The love of money.
That's all unclean. That's not pure to the Lord. You know.
And where there's darkness, there's no light present. And vice versa.
Yeah. It says in was it the first chapter where it says how the Holy Spirit of wisdom will flee deceit. It will not come to you when it will not rest in a malicious soul. That's uncleanness. Go ahead.
For she is the brightness of the everlasting light, the unspotted mirror of the power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, and the image of his goodness. And being but one, she can do all things, and remaining in herself, she maketh all things new. And in all ages, entering into holy souls, she maketh them friends of Yahweh and prophets.
She maketh them friends of the Most High and prophets.
Quick one.
So what do you think Yahweh Shai was telling his disciples?
Quick one, bro.
Is a reason why he told them, you are my friends.
Yeah.
Not every nigga out there is your friend, man. So what if he say, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shabrakatah? There's a lot of niggas out there that know the salute. But these niggas, these grimy ass niggas, man. Niggas of the baser sort. Niggas that would have been persecuting the disciples, that would have persecuted Yahweh Shai if they went in the way with him.
You let somebody around like that, they're just trying to spy out our liberty to bring judgment against you. Unrighteous judgment, by the way.
Yeah.
I got a real quick one to go with that. It's Amos 3 and 7. Yeah, I go straight to point 7. It says, yes, surely the Lord Yahweh power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
Yeah.
And then Yahweh Shai called us friends and not servants.
Quickly on that is John 15 and 14.
I just read that.
Oh, this we just read.
Read it again, bro.
It says, ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you.
Yep.
There it is.
Yeah.
Now, as far as you false prophets, somebody get Ezekiel 13. Yeah, give me Ezekiel 13. You can, but the point is in verse where it talks about the assembly. Yeah, verse 9 is the point. Yeah, verse 9.
It is Ezekiel 13 at the top to verse 9. It says, and the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel, that prophesy, and say thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts. Hear ye what the word of the Lord. It's like, hear ye the word of the Lord. It's like,
Yeah, Ezekiel 13.
Yeah, 13. It says, thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit, and have seen nothing. O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the deserts. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord.
Yep. See, a lot of these guys, they're a bunch of turncoats, sellouts. Their aim really isn't to deliver Israel from the enemy. Their job really is to exploit gullible sheep.
And get themselves a high position.
Yeah, exactly.
In this world.
In actuality, they were the gullible sheep because they gave in to the devil. This devil, they saw a weakness in them and they exploited them. You know, and they can't even realize that.
That's the best part. All things what did it go? No, the other one where it says for the truth. Dang.
Edification, not that one.
By the truth of the night.
No. Dang. Salaki, brothers.
Second
All things
Prophet.
are for the truth, basically.
You can't do
It's nothing against the truth, but for the truth. I almost had it.
I thought you were thinking.
Yeah.
I just knew where it was at. I couldn't.
And so they're also working for this thing, but they're working on the wrong side of it. You know?
Yeah, this is verse 7. It's like a 6. It says, they have seen vanity and lying divination, saying, the Lord Yahweh saith, and the Lord Yahweh hath not sent them. And they have made others to hope that they would confirm the word. Have you not seen a vain vision?
Hey, like, boys, it's funny, right? They're looking for others to confirm the word. These Genesis niggas, while they all of a sudden want to recruit guys. Yeah, we're gonna have the platform. We're gonna bring Zion Lex home so he can, give you a rundown and give you his knowledge. And then the next day we're gonna get Divine Prospect on. And really it's just so that they can show that, hey, this camaraderie that we have is just because
Community.
it's yeah, it's all part of the conspiracy, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to make it as if, you know, we're being scholarly, we're breaking this down, we're going into this, we're doing that.
We're good brothers, we're good people.
Right. But ultimately, there's just a conspiracy of fucking ravenous wolves that are coming to you like sheep.
Yep.
You know? That's why the Lord said what he said, man. Beware of wolves that are in sheep's clothing.
Yep.
But today lack of understanding, the scriptures clearly tell you that woe unto you when men shall speak well of you, man.
Yep.
Just because you got more people that's willing to follow you, that don't mean you have that doesn't validate you more and you know make you look make you seem to have the truth, man.
Right. Yeah, bringing these guys. Those dudes are neither of those dudes were prophets.
Yep.
Zion Lex, Divine Prospect. These dudes are not prophets of the Most High, man.
Who was the guy that Desire just went on their platform? Well, just broke in the house. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't planned.
God Logic.
God Logic. Yeah, him
he's
too.
a Christian nigga.
Yeah, you don't know that either.
He don't know shit.
What are you going to them for? What are you going to? You think they gonna convert you on the platform? Yeah, if you putting all that worldly friendly stuff out there, not 100% true.
Yeah, it's just
It's just folly, bro. They just
It's for internet.
they make a
clout.
mockery out of this truth and trying to basically profit off of it.
Watch how your views go up when I come on there.
That's what I was thinking about. They showing shit and screenshots of YouTube checks and much money they made from this and niggas is easily persuaded by that money.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because, you know, they probably speak in off camera in their little circles like, look, man, you know, I know you teach the truth, but look at this check. Or look what I'm making. Or look at my views. And
We could do a split.
these niggas is blinded, man.
You forgetting, we don't want this. We want a penny
Man,
from the Lord.
we want
What's that
salvation. We want salvation.
That's
You know,
all
we
that.
want to be delivered. We hate this place.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing you can give us or position you can put us in to make us want to stay here in Babylon or any other place in this wicked ass kingdom and wicked ass world, man. But these niggas see differently.
We hate social media.
Man.
We hate the internet. We
God.
hate the world.
Yeah.
Like when all this shit goes, we gonna look, or when we around each other, we can look at each other like, about time, this place is
Right, like, was Lot comfortable and something? Was he happy to be there?
He
Right.
had plenty.
And you have plenty, yeah.
You was living good.
He was,
He was whack.
he was vexed
Yeah.
Yeah.
daily, man. With the shit that he kept seeing every day happening in that place.
And we're just going through the same thing.
That's because his inward man wasn't tainted. His inward man was pure. You know, regardless of what he had. You know, you might be driving something crazy, but you ain't going through no kind of pain. Like you ain't dealing with, you know, like
No curses. The curses ain't on you.
nothing.
You don't want to get out of these curses.
And not just him, but anybody. Like why is Jake not mad enough? You know, and hastening to get out of this fucking place.
The niggas ain't really oppressed. And they are, but they, you know,
Yeah, the money, what they
Yeah.
said, give destroyed the heart.
that's the point.
Yeah.
The Lord he's searching Jerusalem with candles,
Yeah.
and everybody that's settled upon a lease are being exposed. You niggas are really comfortable here in Babylon. If you comfortable here in Babylon, you don't receive your consolation.
You heard what Dallas said about Anton Daniels. Now he's trying to make the digital ID and all that make sense. And
Yeah.
the chip and all that.
Of course.
He's trying to make it make sense because he's thinking about, damn, I can't lose. Like if that's what I'm gonna have to continue my life.
Yep.
The scriptures tell us to hate all these things and our life
Yeah.
also.
And Esau give them an extra 100,000 views for pushing that certain agenda. Because we know how YouTube and these things work. They work on views. You get money off views. It's nothing for Esau to go in there and you know.
They doing it. They did to us. If we know all great millstones saw this video of the apostles, but they got 10 views, fuck out of here.
Right.
You know, remember when that was going on back with the 19? So if they can control it that way, they can't control it the other way.
Oh yeah, they can. You can. you can buy subscribers.
Right.
Yeah.
And you think
You can buy views. You can buy subscribers. Just like these rappers and singers, the ones that be they be selling. They have bot forms that they can use to fucking skyrocket the stream numbers. So it make it look like you really are a high selling artist.
Yeah. And then you think, and these people, these bug outs, they think in their mind like, maybe I am doing something right.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm reaching 20,000, 30,000 people.
Yeah.
I got the truth. What the hell they talking about? And then we know that these niggas is, you know, we looking at them and we, you know, brothers is calling them out on their bullshit. And they just like, nah, these guys, y'all ain't got views. Y'all some haters.
I got one question. So,
That makes so much sense.
Revelation 12 and 11.
Yep.
It said, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shai, and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto the death.
Man.
And what you said, you know, we don't care about this life. Man.
Right.
You know, we hate this whole setup, this whole society, man.
Right.
You know, that's why we're, you know, praying for the Lord to, you know, send his son to, you know, to rectify this place, man. To make it good. Okay?
What are ways to show that you really don't love your life? When you don't give a fuck about praise from men. When you don't care about how many views your videos is getting. You know? When you're not trying to seek after vainglory. You can care less about that shit. Because at the end of the day, we understand the nature of men. They're subject to change. People are fickle.
See that every day.
Every day. People can change their opinion about you in a split second.
You ain't did nothing. You ain't even been out there.
Yeah. And then on top of that, the Most High, because He can allow you to fall in love with yourself, to exalt you, only for the Lord who knows all things to fucking expose you and cast your ass down in the midst of the public.
We
saw that with who?
The ex-leader.
The ex-former head of the leader of Sakari, man.
Yeah.
The Lord he completely got rid of that
He
nigga.
built
Man.
that dude up so everybody could hear about him.
Man. Built his ass up, man.
Everybody.
That dude was super high-minded and
He
heavy.
probably like, damn, I did get a check off that though.
Yeah.
Nigga, look you out. Nobody gonna respect you no more. Nobody seriously.
Became a laughing stock, man.
Man,
Yeah.
you're the butt of a running joke. Pun intended, by the way.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, man. The true men of the Lord, they're not gonna love their lives on this side. You know? Because then you start to get caught up into the things of this world. Like the cares of this life.
That's a spirit, bro.
These dudes, you can tell that they have the cares of this life. That's what motivates them to continue. Not their fear for Yahweh Shai and the willingness to serve him. These niggas, they getting benefits from this. They serving, like Paul said, through good words and fair speech to deceive the hearts of the simple. Because what? They serve not the Lord, but their own bellies.
250.
They're only serving their own bellies, man. I can get some type of accolade. I can get some type of reward. I can earn some type of title, a reputation. Like, what was the point of Tazariak bringing that one nigga on yesterday? That Marquette nigga, that Saint Sinner nigga. That sassy, uppity ass
Because
clown.
he's in a separate echelon of viewers, bro.
Yeah.
His platform
And,
is
he,
on
and,
the
and that's
same level.
and that's what he's Tazariak, that's what he's after.
Yep.
He's targeting all audiences because he wants to be the center of that attention.
Yep.
He fell in love with the limelight. Otherwise, he wouldn't even waste his freaking time with these people.
Well, you can't
That dude was sitting on the Slakia.
Yeah.
He was sitting on his platform, and he was basically making a fool of Tazariak. He wouldn't let Tazariak talk. He's talking over him. His mic was outperforming his mic.
Yep.
Like I'm on your page, but I can't even hear you when he speak
Go to your shit.
on your shit. I'm hearing him to overtalk you, and he's just he talking real condescending and disrespectful. Like you just talking down to him like you just another uneducated
Because it's a different
nigga.
tier.
Yeah.
Like
you don't know
somebody don't
anything.
have a different tier of views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this guy Tazaria, he can't give you a definite breakdown of
Yeah.
Revelation
Right.
13 and 15.
Exactly.
MOTG, man. You
Yeah.
know?
Mm-hmm.
He can't give you a definite answer, man.
Right.
It's the spirit, because when I was walking over here, I came across the clip from the movie Heat, when it says, "Don't get yourself attached to anything that you're not willing to walk out on 30 seconds flat when you feel the heat coming around the corner."
Yeah.
Well, these niggas is holding on to the world. They're finding all types of, I need my page. And like, let E crash their page, and they got to start over with all
Right.
the views.
Devastated.
Let them start over.
Can't monetize it no more.
Yeah, you can't. You now your monetize is over.
Yeah.
Watch how they bug the hell out. Okay, how many times have we started new pages?
Right.
Just fuck it. I'm gonna just have 3 pages just because this is what they do.
Straight from the ground.
Yeah. Again, and the
You gotta go
message
back to
didn't
getting
change.
3 views, 5 views,
Yeah.
10 views.
Nobody can find you. In
1 thumb up. You know. Hey,
It's okay, we
it's
accept it.
cool.
As long as we're doing the work, man.
Yeah.
But no one does have
And then,
it.
like, what did Yahweh Shai say? Store up your treasure in heaven.
Right.
When we do them lessons and we know not too many people is watching, hey, the Lord is he's watching. You know,
You seen that?
every effort you put in, every work that you produce, that every seed that's being sown, the Lord is pretty much tallying up your spiritual bank account.
Yeah.
At least we have the faith to believe that
Right.
it is not going out void. So we don't do this thing for views and high subscription numbers. We don't care about
And it's
that.
not going out void because we see in our everyday life, each brother can attest to this, that the Most High dealing with you, dealing with this brother, dealing with this brother. You know, because you know we're giving to the Most High by spreading His word. So you don't think He's gonna take care of His prophets, take care of His men? You know, we not asking for nothing but to get our daily bread.
I'll do 5 videos a week instead of 3 if you just give me this big house. No, it don't work that way. Just do your job, and then everything will fall in place. We don't even want like the stuff, the little world that you people want. Y'all we want some dumb shit that depreciates. We want eternity.
And we could go back to that
Yeah.
Ezekiel 13. I wanted you to get verse
Verse
9.
9.
Come on, look, 6. As Ezekiel 13 and 6, it says, "They have seen vanity and lying divination, saying, the Lord saith, and Yahweh hath not sent them. And they have made others to hope that they would confirm the word. Have you not seen it?"
They have an expectation and hoping that everything that they're saying is ultimately going to be fulfilled. Well, if the Lord didn't speak it, it ain't going to be fulfilled.
Yep.
You know, if you just trying to come up with your own version of you of the truth and what you think is going to happen, like when them clowns at Genesis, when they tried to teach that the lake of fire is not going to even be in America. Like, really, we can tell that this is just what you would prefer the Lord to do.
Yeah.
You really don't want,
America.
because you really don't want to see America destroyed, because you're right here in your comfort zone. So yeah, let's remove the lake of fire from America and let's put it over there in what was he say, Petra somewhere?
Yeah.
It was saying somewhere in the
Make it a
Middle East
river.
somewhere.
Let's make it a river.
And we're gonna turn it into a river. As long as it ain't over here in America where I can, I can get my
shit
views
gonna
up.
This is the same mentality.
Jump in something crazy.
It's the same mentality
Yeah.
in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
When Lot was like, "Wait, there's got to be somebody.
Yeah.
There's a reason not to destroy this place." When I came here, I knew there wasn't nobody here but you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The purpose of the purpose of this is that everybody here that ain't right gets destroyed. Man, there's a penalty if you ain't right.
Yeah.
You gotta know.
Yep. It says, "Have you not seen a vain vision? And have you not spoken a lying divination? Whereas ye say, the Lord Yahweh saith it, albeit I have not spoken. Therefore thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, because ye have spoken vanity and seen lies, therefore behold I am against you, saith the Most High Power." And mine hand shall be upon the prophets that see vanity, and that divine lies. They shall not be in.
Yeah, like when we was at in Ezekiel the 11th chapter, where you had that wicked council of men who basically said, let us build the city, be the cauldron, and
Oh,
we
yeah,
be we be the flesh.
Yeah.
Let us let's build cities and do this and do that. Basically assuring people that there's going to be peace and prosperity and everything's going to be all right. And the Lord was like, nah, cuss them niggas out, man. But that's not the counsel that I set. All right. The Lord gave us the counsel. We know that the Lord's getting ready to tear shit up, man. All Ezekiel, when he ate that roll, all he could see was lamentation, mourning, and woe.
All bad things.
That was why when he took it in, when he consumed it, it was sweet at first, but it became bitter in his belly because he saw all of the things that would make you, be bitter.
Yeah, we gotta go through it. We gotta go through this judgment.
Yeah,
exactly.
Man.
Yeah, we're not guaranteed. Not like we don't talk because we're guaranteed to have a ticket up out of here.
Man,
Much tribulation. So
Yeah,
we
much
enter into the kingdom.
that's it.
We just chatting down the place with our own house.
Yeah.
What type of faith is that? It's a high level of faith.
Yeah, we live like we
We live here, bro.
We live here. Our families live here.
Yeah.
And we still want this place to be destroyed. Lord, that with the faith that and hope that we get delivered.
That's it. Go ahead.
Verse 9 it says, and mine hand shall be upon the prophets that see vanity, and that divine lies. They shall not be in the assembly of my people.
Ooh.
Yep.
Somebody look up that word assembly.
Yep.
What verse is that?
Verse 9. Look like assembly.
13 and 9. Yep. Is it?
Okay.
I want to say the word is sawad, if I'm not mistaken. He said, you would not be in the assembly of my people. Sawad, yeah.
It says council, assembly, of familiar conversation.
Whoa. Familiar conversation. What else is that?
It says a circle of familiar friends.
Whoa. What did the Lord tell his disciples when we read earlier?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's call you
You're my friends if you do what I say.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'll let you share my secrets with his servants and prophets.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
who-
call you friends and prophets.
So you false niggas, who let you in the circle? You ain't a part of this circle, man.
You ain't got a wedding garment on.
Yeah.
How-
Who made
how'd
you a part of
get
this
in-
assembly?
How'd you
How
get in
did
here?
you get in here?
How did you get in here wearing that version of
Yeah.
Revelation 13?
Yeah.
It says
He trying to let the heathens into
Who
the holy
you
place.
bringing with you in here?
You want to let Moab and Esau into the holy of holies.
You gonna go down to the Savoy? You gonna go down to the Savoy in the hood with Jay Hood?
Listen,
Go in there.
listen,
The bouncer looking at you like, how
that the
you
devil
get in? How you get in with tennis shoes and a jersey?
Y'all seen
hat.
Sinners? Matter of fact, the movie Sinners. Y'all seen the movie Sinners?
Yeah.
Remember when he showed up with that mixed chick?
Mhm.
Looked white.
Yeah.
The bouncer was looking like,
Yeah.
had to kind of check her out, like, nah, she good, she with me, like, all right. You ain't supposed to be there. Then when really the wife showed up, nah, y'all can't come in here.
But you know who ultimately let him in?
Yep.
Satan.
Yep.
Going back to that parable when the Lord said that he would let them grow up in the harvest with each other.
Yep.
You got the tares and the wheats. The tares, they look very identical to the wheat.
Yeah.
So let them grow for a certain period of time. So that's let the true prophets and the men of the Most High grow with the false ones that are going to also be around.
Yeah.
But then in that day, the Lord's going to do the sifting. You know, So some of you're in the assembly, but the Lord's gonna start picking you out, man.
That's right.
You're not gonna be in the assembly of the Lord's people. Your name is not gonna be written in the book of life. All right? You're gonna get blotted out, man. Because what you niggas is doing, shit is wicked, man.
That's right.
And the spirit's gonna, hey, the spirit's gonna stay on y'all. We know 2026 is more to come. There's more to come.
Hey, Apostle Tahar said, keep that same energy.
Keep the same energy, exactly. Especially when that mark finally gets issued, and everybody is required for everybody to get it. Oh boy,
I'm laughing because everybody's gonna have a new breakdown.
It's gonna change again.
Backtracking.
It's gonna be too late for
We
us.
already know they're gonna be like, you can take it, just take it out. That's gonna be a doctrine.
They're gonna sell it.
Get it, but take it out. Get it, go to the store, then take it
They're
out.
gonna sell a tool.
Yeah.
Well, this nigga Tazariak saying, well, we already got it.
So you saying it's
The nigga said we already got it.
where does it say you can repent of the MOTV, man?
It's like these niggas, they throw anything out just to see if it sticks.
And it only works against low-level Christians, man.
Bro, simpletons.
Anybody that's really serious about this word, that really looks into things and studies show themselves approved, they don't fall for that. Things come to mind as it should. Like, wait a minute, wait.
He cut the
Who's gonna be saved?
Bro, he cut the hell out of himself when he made that statement. Cause he before he said that we had it, he said basically you got it if you do everything the so-called white man tells you to do. He said if he tell you to vote, you're gonna vote. If he tell you to do this, you're gonna do this. If he tell you to do that, you're gonna do that. So basically, you already got the mark in your mind, and you're basically gonna, you're gonna do what he tells you. So you have his mark.
Well, that's the image.
Right.
Right.
That's
Right.
the image of the beast.
Right.
The actual mark.
It's not the actual mark.
But he stabbed the shit out of himself because if we're going by that logic, then when you and Johanna was promoting his jab,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone.
This
you was
nigga is
endorsing
saving
and
his own
campaigning for the damn jab,
Bro.
and we was saying that this is pretty much a precursor to it.
You saying that, but
And you niggas was promoting it.
See, why you bringing up old shit?
wait, so he ain't saved in his own doctrine?
Bro, there's no hope for these niggas.
Hey, bro,
He just shooting
That's
holes
a-
in the bottom of his own boat.
Bro,
he said, I'm getting it to prove that it's safe to take.
So you gotta stand on that.
Yeah.
Y'all won't be scared.
Yeah, so y'all won't be scared.
so when the chip, when Esau mandates the chip, they gonna have to say, yeah, we not cowards.
Yeah.
We want to prove to y'all that it's safe.
This ain't it.
So they're gonna show themselves, and they're gonna basically they're gonna go into a
Chicken sense.
chipping center.
You know they gonna film it.
Yeah, they're gonna take a camera there.
But it's gonna be life or death on the line. In that type of world with martial law,
Yeah.
android robots and bugged out super soldiers, man.
Yeah.
If you don't take this chip, you're gonna behead you.
What's the evidence? This motherfucker had, talking about the president, or headset, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He had people at the ICE, at the immigration court hearings, to take them to be deported. They're trying to go there and settle it so they can be all right. And he's like, nah, we ain't accepting no people. Thank you for coming. Now we don't have to go look for you. You think they're not gonna have somebody to apprehend you at the chipping station? Man, I don't know why. And I mean, the blueprint of the scriptures is clear. Anyway, y'all got that word?
Yeah, I think it was a little.
You had was it more on that word?
He was reading the word.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was a little bit more. It says secret counsel, and it says intimacy with the Most High.
Intimacy with the Most High.
Hey, you trying to get that bed check
that's
with
something.
the husband.
Yeah, if you're the Lord's friend, He's gonna have intimacy with you. He's gonna show you his secrets. That's why I said in Amos, surely He would do nothing but reveal His secrets unto His servants, the prophets. All right, you niggas are not the Lord's friend. You're enemies of the Most High.
Yep.
You're enemies of the cross.
and y'all just happen to overhear the secret, and now you think you got it, and then you can change it. No, the secret is sacred.
Right.
You ain't supposed to change that.
And that's why Yahushua was saying, don't be so open to just giving this to everybody. When that was basically what he meant when he said, cast not your pearl before swine, neither give that which is holy to the dogs. Because what they will do with it.
Somebody grab that, because it's important what
You seeing what they're doing to it, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the whole debating spirit that these guys are in.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to get this our heritage to, fucking bugged out niggas, man.
And extended to.
That's not worthy.
You just, bro, you just had Sons of Thunder. These dudes just had y'all saw that, right? Their feast of dedication, Hanukkah feast with Muslims.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind.
True brotherhood was exhibited amongst stop.
Man.
What the fuck are you? What the fuck are y'all doing? This is the reason why the Lord is only dealing with a small circle, man. You can't trust past your circle. You just can't do it. You know?
We already know they've been infiltrated many times.
No. These different groups, bro, they're infiltrated.
I mean, the Israelites,
Israel. They hella infiltrated. It's like, what the fuck you niggas thinking, man? Especially in this time. Esau is setting the stage for persecution.
Yeah.
And they've been trying to make the link between us and Islam. They've been doing it.
So they know how to handle it. And then they know how to tell our people how to feel about it. You know how hard they worked with the Patriot Act to get, and 9/11 to get them to be the enemy.
You got these terror plots. We just found out that they belong to this group. They're far left. They're pro Palestine and this and that. Yeah, we just caught them. You know, they were about to. They had explosives and they were gonna blow up. You know, different regions in California. And
We found the manifesto.
LA. Yeah, you know.
They're dead, but we found their manifesto. They wrote a letter to tell us their plan.
And then meanwhile, you got a federal task force being set up for anybody that's anti-Sim.
anything.
You know, you anti-government, you anti-Sim, if you pro-Palestine, if you're an extremist, which really, if you don't agree with the Zionist Christianity, if you're not a pro-Zionist, pro-Israel,
anti-Hamas.
Yeah.
if you ain't on that, you know, if you ain't on that timing, then ultimately you're a terrorist. That's how they're gonna classify you. You burn the American flag, that's a penalty now.
And it's not a
So
coincidence.
you believers of the way niggas, let's see you burn another one.
Yeah.
Let's see you burn another one. If you chant DTA,
Yeah. That's your way.
you on that list. And y'all playing all these games and shit, man.
It's the timing is very curious. That right when they said anything anti-Sim, you know, talking about not Israeli, will be persecuted to the letter of the law, whatever they said, right? It's not. This stuff can't be happening lined up like this, and then y'all making all the changes that y'all making right now about the doctrine that you were fervent before.
Yeah,
We used to give him when the credit was due. We gave him the credit when the credit was due. When the Gorilla Hebrew was created, when he was going in, I don't even remember what he was going in on. He went in on that one video that got him named that. We gave him his credit. The debate with the Zariac and Polite, we gave him his credit. When y'all start going off in doctrine,
and they start feeling themselves.
yeah.
You know, they start feeling themselves. Then they figure, damn, I'm starting to receive a name for what I'm doing.
I'm low key the man.
Yeah. So what they end up doing, they start taking more and more honey, which the scriptures tell you don't eat too much honey.
Start it up.
not good for you. But they figured, nah, if this is gonna send me all the way to the top, I'm gonna keep overdosing on this honey. And now what we seeing from you, you vomiting. Because you're trying to search for your own glory, man. That's exactly when the spirit will find you out. Because like the scriptures say, that this word is a discerner of the intents of the heart. The spirit will know immediately if your intentions are good or not. And the spirit will withdraw from you, man. Them niggas are in there ruined. Now all of a sudden, the heathens can receive glorified bodies now.
Bro.
So they're going to be glorified. They're going to be
They're
extraterrestrials.
gonna be glowing.
They're going to have spiritual power
Yeah.
with the sons of God.
Yeah.
Right.
The heathens. When there's scriptures that's telling you if they don't serve us, there ain't going to be no rain. You're going to die. So if they're going to be still able to die,
Right.
how the fuck are they going to receive glorified bodies?
They still gotta be taught.
They're gonna be like
Bro.
Alahayim.
Man,
They're going to be priests enforcing the law
Right.
along with us.
Right.
hold on, stop.
You out your mind,
To
man.
who? The 2/3?
Right.
To who? The rest of the heathen? Who?
Cool.
Who's left to teach if they can make it? The ones that don't believe, stop. Stop it. This ain't special when everybody get their hand in it. It ain't gonna be special no more.
What is this all about?
We know what it's about. It's about that bread, and it's about trying to align themselves away from the persecution that has to come down on the men of the Lord.
Exactly.
And what else avenue could make sense?
Speaking as a man, I think the elites came to them and showed them an AI video, like of the persecution and how it's gonna go down. Like
Yeah.
Probably wasn't even that high yet.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't an elite.
yeah, no,
Co-worker
not
or
elite,
some
not even
Yeah.
like some low level.
But it was some
Co-worker.
entity
Yeah.
that was able to fucking seduce them and probably dangled a carrot and a crumb, so that they can especially a nigga like Hakah.
Yeah.
That nigga, he lived for mammon.
Yep.
He's about that lifestyle. He likes to boast about what he got, what he possesses.
Nobody cared till you brought it up. Talking about Hakah. Nobody cared. You got a car, I got a car. I ride a bike. We all got transportation. No big deal. But you want to have something sick in the driveway, in the garage, or whatever. And you gotta eat salmon in and out and shit. Nobody care, bro.
All that shit gonna get destroyed anyways, man.
Nobody cares, bro.
It's Sirach 2:12 in the GMT. But those who lose their nerve are doomed, right? You get in that cowardice spirit. You start getting timid. You start wavering.
It's like it. You said the right word. Timid.
Mm-hmm.
All you niggas that start to change your tune, and now you have a growing soft spot for the heathen and the enemies. You niggas are getting scared, man. You're timid. You basically when the scriptures say in the fearful and the unbelieving, that fearful is talking about that type of fear. You niggas is getting timid because you see faint-hearted because you see the enemy is getting ready to cast that trench again.
Gonna see that sword sharpened.
Yeah. You know that he's finna come down with that wrath. You already know. If you've been watching the policies, the executive orders, this man is coming down, man. You're seeing that cruel Lord in real time.
And your conscience is getting to you, man, because it's only one reason you're gonna start getting timid and getting fearful as we get closer to the end, because you've been fucking up. You ain't been doing right. If you've been working, right by the Lord, you ain't got nothing. You're gonna be getting more bold and more confident as we get closer to the end, man.
And you're gonna anticipate. You're gonna invite death.
Right.
Because like the scriptures say, precious is the death of his saints.
Yeah, person in the sight of the Lord.
In the sight of the Most High, man. So you're gonna be inviting that death just because, like with the elder Zion read, and they love not their lives, man. unto death. We can't be bought. If a person that don't love their life, you can't buy him.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna give him to be like?
I'm
You know
gonna
what?
let you live longer. You can't threaten them with death. Like, do it.
Yeah,
Look at them. Look at Eleazar and the Maccabees.
yeah.
What could you threaten them with? You know, like,
Hey,
do it.
hey,
We'll just change the meat. We'll change the meat out for
Yeah,
you.
nah.
Just kill me.
You're not leaving no stain on my
Yeah,
legs.
that's
Yeah,
it.
fuck
Yeah,
that.
just on camera, just pretend like you're taking it. Just
Yeah,
like, you know?
bro. Bro.
Placebo.
Bro, hey, remember when they was showing on the news, they had certain people acting like they was getting it, but they was using retractables. So it looked like it's going in, but really it's just retracting the whole time, bro.
Was that J-Lo? J-Lo somebody?
Shit, fucking Kamala, Camel Toe Harris.
Who that was like, oh.
Biden.
Yeah.
Biden, they shot him in one arm, then he had a band-aid on the opposite arm.
Yeah. Come on.
And nigga Fauci, he pointed to the wrong arm.
Biden would be dead now. Shit. You know, they just hope keep that nigga on ice to be a big distraction. You know, like former president.
He's a crypt keeper.
Yeah. He probably out of there. He just, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, you dudes, man. Go ahead, bro.
What can you say, right?
It says, but those who lose their nerve are doomed. All those sinners who try to have it both ways. Doom is sure to come for those who lose their courage. They have no faith, and so they will not.
Yeah, how can you have slack? How you gonna have valiancy and courage and prove your faith if you're not walking boldly in the face of the oppressor? What did it say in Psalm 5?
Yeah.
The face that have afflicted him.
They see you in great boldness in the face of such as that.
That takes courage.
Yeah.
Knowing that death is the penalty.
And faith ain't no fucking license plate or no picture on your wall or tattoo. You know, you're gonna have to prove your faith, man.
Unto death.
Right. It says, doom is sure to come to those who lose. It's like, let me go back up. Doom is sure to come for those who lose their courage. They have no faith, and so they will have no protection.
Yep. You're gonna have no protection, man. Basically, you lose that hedge. The angels is not gonna protect you. The Lord, like, yeah, hey, come off of here. Like when you take security off of somebody, yeah, take them off. And now Satan's gonna trouble you. You know. Now you're open to all type of producing spirits, all type of demons. Like the Lord was breaking down in Matthew the 12th chapter. It talks about those 7 unclean spirits, more wickeder than the first. Yeah, you're susceptible now. So now, hey, we can expect your doctrine to just get more ridiculous. You know, because it was already ridiculous to begin with.
They gonna be, and you know the heathen can make it. And they gonna get on a chariot. That's the only thing left for them to do.
Sweating and shit.
Yeah, greasy and sweating. That's the only thing left. You ain't gotta keep that dietary law. Watch. The Lord let them get that deep in.
Yeah, he think gonna be saved. We got another 1,000 years on this shit,
bro.
It's like you trying to keep everything where it's at. Then.
Yeah, they're taking away the hope.
Yeah. Yep. I got one to go with Sirach 14:2. Yep. It says, "Blessed is he whose conscience have not condemned him, and who has not fallen from his hope in the Lord."
What is it, Sirach?
Yeah, Sirach 14. You lose hope. When you lose hope, that means your confidence is shot. You're no longer patient anymore. So you're more susceptible to. I need a quick fix. I need something to relieve me right now. And that's what the Lord meant when he said, "Woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation." That means that you couldn't wait. You couldn't suffer any longer. You was like, man, I need something up front. Like I need something now.
That sounds like eat.
Yeah.
Can't wait to eat.
I need a quick snack or something.
Yeah, just let me get a piece of that, man. It ain't even cooked. Like, man, it's all right.
Yeah. Because that's basically what that is. Riches on this side is like a snack compared to
Yep.
eternal glory.
Right.
And what we're getting ready to receive on the other side, man. Yeah.
Well,
Fucking
we got-
a pack of Planters peanuts on Spirit Airlines and shit.
We got a banquet waiting on us.
Yeah.
Refreshment.
Freshman still ass pretzels they give you with some orange juice or whatever.
We trying to pour you out of a can like that.
Yeah.
Just give me the can.
Just give me the can and they'll pour in a little plastic ass cup.
I wanna play with Kari out, bro. He's like, damn, I want the whole can. Matter of fact, give me another can. I'm in first class. They didn't want to give you the whole soda. Like, what are you doing?
Bro.
Y'all want the half? Y'all want the come on. You niggas want fast food, man. What's wrong with y'all? We know Alazar, he fuck with the
couldn't
fast
wait.
food. Can't wait, man. Go cook something, bro.
Yep. But hey, that's all you dudes that's selling out and going into 2026. You know, you spies, you're doing what you're doing because of the same motivation. You want that fix. So you're willing to sell your people out, and so you're gonna come in here and think you're gonna infiltrate, you know, and lead Jake astray. Well, yeah, you're gonna lead the ones who the Lord don't want astray. But the Lord's elect, like Yahweh Shai said, for they're in my hand, and no man plucketh them out of my hand.
Grab it, yeah.
There's nothing you can do against them.
It says they are thine and thine are mine.
Yeah.
That was given to me.
Yeah. You can't infiltrate the Lord's elect.
Right, and when it says the blind leadeth the blind, it didn't say only the ones that was led by the blind is gonna fall into the ditch. It said they're both gonna fall into the ditch.
Yeah.
You're not gonna escape at the last minute or think you about to, have your way and then, try to repent at the last second, man.
These
No.
niggas really be thinking like that.
Yeah.
Like they got a plan B.
Right.
They got an underground railroad. Didn't somebody bring that up?
They
The
said
underground railroad to get out of here.
Man,
Hey, like you had that account of the man of God, and he came across another prophet, and the Most High told that dude. He told this man of God he was a prophet, and the Lord gave him simple instructions, and he told him, don't go by this way.
Yeah, don't go back the way
Don't
you
go
came.
back the way you came.
Yeah.
But when he came across the other prophet, he put a lying spirit on that prophet just to test him.
Yeah.
And that's how the Lord can be using you.
Yeah.
He can use you to deceive, the ones who are not of the Lord's elect, and then destroy you later.
Yeah.
Because that same prophet that he used to get that so-called man of God out of the paint, he ended up getting put to death later.
One by lying.
Well, no, the man of God, he got slain by the lion. But the one who seduced him and told him, nah, you can go back out that way.
Mm.
But the Lord said, but he was being used as a tester, and it got him, and basically they both was put to death. I believe that account is in 1 Kings, the 13th chapter.
You wanna read it?
Yeah, you can breeze through it.
It's 1 Kings 13 and verse 17. It says, "For it was said to me by the word of Yahweh, thou shalt eat no bread, nor drink water there, nor turn again to the way, nor turn again to go by the way that thou camest. He said unto him, I am a prophet also, as thou art. And an angel spake unto me by the word of the Lord Yahweh, saying, Bring him back with thee into thine house, that he may eat bread and drink water. But he lied unto him. So he went back with him and did eat bread in his house and drank water. And it came to pass, as they sat at the table, that the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto the prophet that brought him back. And he cried unto the man of the Most High that came from Judah, saying, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, for as much as thou hast disobeyed the mouth of the Lord Yahweh, and hast not kept the commandment which the Lord thy God hath commanded thee, but camest back and hast eaten bread and drunk water in the place of the which the Lord Yahweh did say to thee, Eat no bread and drink no water. And he didn't trust, man. It says, Thy carcass
shall not come unto the sepulchre of thy fathers. That's dishonorable.
Very dishonorable. Yeah, man. Yeah, what was the last verse?
Verse 22.
22? Yeah, keep going.
Verse 23. And it came to pass, after he had eaten bread and after he had drunk, that he saddled for him the ass, to wit, for the prophet whom he had brought back. And when he was gone, a lion met him by the way and slew him. And his carcass was cast in the way, and the ass stood by it. The lion also stood by the carcass. And behold, men passed by and saw the carcass cast in the way, and the lion standing by the carcass. And they came and told it in the city where the old prophet dwelt. And when the prophet that brought him back from the way heard thereof, he said, it is the man of the Most High, who was disobedient unto the word of the Lord Yahweh. Therefore the Lord Yahweh hath delivered him unto the lion, which hath torn him and slain him, according to the word of Yahweh, which he spake unto him. And he spake to his son, saying, saddle me the ass, and they saddled him. And he went and found his carcass cast in the way, and the ass and the lion standing by the carcass. The lion had not eaten of the carcass, nor torn the ass. And the prophet took up the carcass of the man of the Most High, and laid it upon the ass, and brought it back. And the old prophet came to the city to mourn and to bury him. And he laid his carcass in his own grave, and they mourned over him, saying, alas, my brother. And it came to pass, after he had buried him, that he spake to his son, saying, when I am dead, then bury me in the sepulchre wherein the man of the Most High is buried. Lay my bones beside his bones.
Man, ain't that crazy? Because basically he anticipating death too. So, hey, just when it's my turn, just bury me next to his. That's crazy.
Because this is why. This is why my life came down to this.
This was the younger prophet and he was the older prophet. The Lord put a lying spirit on the older prophet to seduce the younger prophet. And they both ended up dying. This is how the Lord can do it, man. The deceived and the deceivers are his. So you deceiving all these jakes, then after the Lord uses you to deceive all these niggas, he gonna kill you too.
Depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
Have we not prophesied in your name? Did we not cast out
Look how
devils?
many souls I brought into you.
Look at my views.
Look at my views.
I was even in Kenya. No?
We were persecuted in Kenya.
Yeah, man. That's like.
That's spooky.
But hey, the Lord is allowing these things to occur, man. You know, and all we can do is just continue to watch and defend the gospel. All right, ain't no way in hell like teaching that the heathens are gonna repent, they're gonna start keeping the commandments, they're gonna believe, and then they're gonna get beamed up with us into the chariot, and then they're gonna receive the glorified bodies.
Right.
You're pretty much giving them what the Lord only exclusively gave to us.
Thank you.
You're opening the promise to them, and the Lord never done that.
I promised to them.
So just imagine what the Lord gonna do to y'all, and everybody that's following and believing everything that you're saying.
It's Revelation 22. You're added to the book.
Yeah, man. So that you know, I had you go into that because, like the scriptures say, you know, what was written aforetime was written for our learning.
That can be applied to
Yeah.
the same scenario.
Yeah, man.
They got another account in 2 Chronicles 18 about King Ahab.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ahab, king of Israel. Lord put a lying spirit in the mouth of the prophets. So it's nothing new under the sun. The Lord's doing the same thing in these last days.
And it's a spirit, because matter of fact, somebody read that is that
I should be talking about they the home of the truth.
And then you got-
That's very deceptive to say.
but then you have
Go ahead.
novice, like it happened in Dallas, like a month ago, 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Came across
brothers
lips,
in
speaking that same rhetoric. Like, the truth is, ISUPK, they got the truth.
Man, they and he embarrassed ISUPK. That young dude, I don't know if he was an officer. Well, he claimed that he wasn't in that long, right?
Yeah.
He was clearly a novice.
That was so-called Halloween night.
Yeah.
He knew about the great thing, but he didn't know nothing else. That's how you know it's slander, man.
Yeah. So they probably sit these niggas down and be like, yeah, don't watch them because they teach this, that you can do this and do that. But what are you talking about? Like last night when he was live with them inside radio niggas, and he was basically saying how and that's why we say, you know, ISUPK is a home of the truth. If it's not of ISUPK, then you're not in the truth, because you know when we heard GMS teaching that, you know, we didn't want to be associated with that, so we wanted to make a separation. You know, because you know they teach, you know, that you can go over there and they can grape your daughter, and then all they gotta do is just have 40 shekels of silver for you, and I'm like, and he said that that's part of the reason why they make the separation as to why they're not affiliated with no other camp, and if you're not in ISUPK, then you're not in the truth. My counter to that is no, you're in ISUPK, you're not in the truth, you're in your emotions. That's basically what it is. It's not that you're in the truth, it's just you're in your feelings, you're in your emotions. You can't accept what is written right before you.
And all their slogans that they brought out are emotional. No cowards, that's an emotion.
If we catch you using what's that word? Wisdom.
Yeah. That what's the other one they said? Real nigga. That's an emotional thing.
You ain't smoking weed, then
yeah, what did you do with your life? You ain't in the truth. All of their statements are based on emotional.
We're not making these things up. We're not making none of this up.
You wish you was, but was it the ones that had the half hood, half?
No, that's a
card.
card.
Oh,
But they have really universal. Yeah, that.
Yeah, they promote sodomy.
Yeah. Yeah, Honda said you can do the butt.
And adultery.
That's the home of the
Yeah,
truth.
that's the one that said that. Yeah, if I was Will Smith,
Hyman or something.
no, Chris Rock.
oh, you said if it's not, what did he say? He said I trust. Yeah, how? No, did he say General Yohana?
The Most High.
Yeah, the Most High, General Yohana, and myself.
You don't trust Yahushua? But he don't.
Right.
Because Yahushua is the embodiment of the word. And you ain't trusting the 100% doctrine of words that's put out there.
Yeah.
So he didn't make a false statement.
And the scriptures say, how can you say you love the Most High and you hate your neighbor who you see?
Yep.
Yeah, he'll talk shit. Like he'll be keying with unbelievers on these platforms, but then he hates Great Millstone.
Yeah.
And say all men are evil against us.
Yeah. Even we ain't even said nothing about it. You know, ain't nothing popping.
Yeah.
It just pops up. Yeah, because it's like the hatred for Great Millstone pops up. Like it just sparks up out of nowhere. That's why you got to stay away from niggas at Great Millstone.
Call it sexual
Damn, bro.
deviance, and you know we like it's over the top with it. But hey,
Yeah,
the Apostle Tahar, man, he's doing an excellent example of how to be a true leader and an apostle.
Yeah.
Because he'll be watching you and be giving you props, and then he'll hear you slandering him, and then he keeps it cool. He don't even lash out. He don't, you know.
He
Laugh it off.
He don't get emotional.
He don't get emotional.
Paul wrote it.
You know, like was that 1 Corinthians 4?
Yep, Paul wrote it. Be entreat.
Yeah, being defamed, we entreat.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how you see the apostle move. And all he's doing is, while he's being that way, because he's doing exactly what Yahushua taught his disciples to do.
Yeah, you saw
Turn the other cheek. That's what he means. He reviled not again.
Yeah.
When he was threatened,
not back.
he didn't threaten. You know, he gave all justification or judgment to Yahweh Yahushua, who judged righteously. So when we ain't gotta, you know, because we get passionate. Sometimes we even get angry, and we like, let's send them up on these niggas.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you already cursed.
Thank you. We're just aligning with the Father's judgment on it. We can see, showing that we understand a certain level of discernment, that we're judging righteously according to the Father. Because why? Because they're not lining up with the scriptures.
And we can end on that note if one of y'all found it.
That's
First Corinthians,
I got it.
1 Corinthians 4.
Yep, straight to the point, or at the top.
Start at 9.
I mean like 9 or 13. The point is at 13.
Yeah.
1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9, it says, for I think that the Most High has set forth us, the apostles, last, as it were appointed to death.
Yeah, it's like we're last. You know, our elder apostles, these are men who put in work for decades. A lot of us were either babies, a lot of us wasn't born, a lot of us were kids when they was out there laboring.
Yeah.
And you niggas, you get the truth 10 years ago, 12, 13, 15 years ago, and now you being totally disrespectful, not giving these men no honor, you know, treating them with all type of contempt, calling them, old bums and, pieces of shit and all this other stuff.
What did the Apostle Hart do that to his elder?
You ain't never seen him do that.
To High Priest Ariel. We know he's directly going off. That Jermaine Grant wasn't a God sent comforter.
Yeah.
And he still don't disrespect him like that. You know? It says, for we, as it pointed there, for we are made as a spectacle unto the world and unto angels and to men. We are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but ye are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised.
Because our faith is strong.
And who's actually approving of that, of the way that we're dealing with it, is in the heavens, man. We're getting committed in the heavens. Dang, he endured that. All that scoffing and slander. We used to say that if you be at camp. Remember we had one of them days in a while. When you be at camp, this demons just come up scoffing all the whole camp, and they loud and they just being demons. You be like, damn, they endured that. And then when you go home at the end of the night, you still stiff, whatever, you go home and look around like, damn, really trying to, then you gotta imagine the angels looking at it like, damn, they endured that. They really built for this. It's an honorable thing when you stand stiffly for righteousness, man, for the right thing.
Brothers getting humiliated.
Man.
People coming on your platform don't even know you personally, but they calling you the R word.
You wasn't even there with it.
Or PDF.
You wasn't even in the truth when this guy said.
You know what I'm saying? You got a wife and children of your own, but they calling you, putting that title on you. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we got to endure it because hey, that's part of the cross.
Right. We're
enduring the sufferings of Yahushua.
That's right.
That's all that is. So we take it patiently.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, even then, this present hour, we both hunger and thirst and are naked and are buffeted and have no certain dwelling place and labor and working with our own hands, being reviled, we bless. Hey, an apostle apologize. So if I apologize, we get out of here. I apologize. I'm sorry. He said, I'm having some fun with it, which we knew. He wasn't wrong to have to apologize, but he still said it. Jace won't even joke about it.
He's showing character. And a lot of you dudes, it's really a shame to all you other cats. You don't have the same level of integrity and character.
Right.
You dudes are not being honest with yourselves. You're too caught up in your reputations and your personas.
The internet got you gassed up.
The internet, man. Go ahead.
This is in labor, working with our own hands, being reviled, we bless, being persecuted, we suffer it, being defamed, we entreat.
Being defamed, we entreat.
We are made of the filth of the world.
Hey, like Cesariak said, you ain't my apostle. You a piece of shit.
That's the filth.
Hey, we'll be that thing.
It was emotion.
Yeah, it's emotions.
You want to be a tough guy. He got this tough guy persona that he, you know, shows. Okay, we gonna see how tough you niggas is and Jacob's trouble come.
So the apostle was a piece of shit, but that Marquette nigga that was sitting on your platform disrespecting the hell out of you.
Still got the milk there, don't he?
Yeah, he ain't a piece of shit though.
Whopper head.
Yeah.
First time either.
Right.
You sat at fucking Adam 22's desk. He ain't a piece of shit.
Right.
That
You let the whack behind and then
Oh yeah, he disrespected the hell out of our he said all kind of crazy shit. He disrespected Abraham, you know. Bro.
man,
Go ahead, bro.
it's crazy. Said being defamed, we are made of the filth of the world and are the offspring of all things unto this day.
Yep.
I write not these things to shame you, but as my beloved sons, I warn you that won't have to happen, man.
That's
You're
it.
warned that this is part of the walk.
This is it.
Yeah,
This is how
you
you
won't
know
go
you have 100% truth.
Yep.
When you're getting this type of treatment, when you getting this ostracization from everybody, when everybody wanna denigrate you, you know, all that comes with this. That's how you know you got the truth. If you suffering the sufferings of Yahweh Shai, you are in the truth, man.
Right.
The world is not gonna be pleased with the true men of Yahweh Shai. All right. So, with that, we're gonna give all honor, all praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh.
No honors to the elder apostles and bishops of the great millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, and citations to the elect. We're gonna say shalom.
Shalom.